Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks so much for joining me for this beginner yoga practice. This is a really good practice if you're brand new to yoga and you just feel completely overwhelmed, like you don't even know where to start and you're doubting if yoga is for you. If you feel inflexible and you feel like yoga is just too much, but you really want to try, this is a perfect practice for you. I've designed this short sequence to be targeting both strength and flexibility, so you can consider it a full body practice. And all of the asanas, the poses that we'll be doing, are adjustable for every different level, so you can really find your way to move into the practice. Please remember that yoga is a spiritual practice. It's a spiritual journey. So you don't need to get it right on your first try or your first 1,000 tries. In fact, the challenge is the place where you're going to reach the most potential for growth. So I really invite you to welcome the challenge as you join me for this practice. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. And as you settle into your comfortable seated position, close your eyes. Then gently bring your hands together. We'll initiate the practice with the sound, the vibration, the sacred sound of Om. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, rest your hands down on your knees in any comfortable position. Tune into your breath and see if you can gently deepen the breath. Tune into your body and see if you can just gently be with the body, as though you say a hello to the body. Tune into your mind and your emotions and see if you can gently just accept whatever seems to be occurring in the field of mind and emotion. And with that, we will have initiated the space of practice, the deep introspection of the yoga journey. Then allow yourself another deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's open the eyes. We're going to start with releasing the neck because so much tension is often stored in the neck. At least it is for me. So exhale, let's drop your head over to the left side. Bring your right arm down and drop that right shoulder down. Then gently glide through the neck and through the chin, taking the left hand over. Stay there for a moment, easy does it. And let it release, and back to the center. And then we'll switch the sides. Head over to the right side, drop the left arm down, and you can add in your hand. Of course, if you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, you can start off by sitting on a cushion or a chair as well. Then let's gently release, and you should feel a little lighter through the neck and the shoulders. Now we're going to come over onto the hands and knees. And since we'll be doing some upside down postures, if you want to put the hair up in a ponytail, if you have hair, then it's a good time to do that. So let's come over onto the hands and knees, and we'll start off in the tabletop position. In the tabletop position, your hands are shoulder width apart, and your knees are hips width apart. Your shoulders are in a neutral position, the navel is tucked in, activating the muscles of the pelvic floor. Now we'll begin to roll through cat and cow. So inhale, extend the spine, a nice long deep breath in. Exhale, round the back and tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, extend again, a nice long deep breath in. Exhale, round, all the way under. One more time. Inhale, extend, long, deep breath in. Exhale, round, all the way under. Come back to your tabletop position. And now we'll prepare for the downward facing dog. I want you to curl your toes under. Feel where your pelvis is. Then you'll send the hips back and up. So inhale, lift the hips back and up. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And this is downward facing dog. We'll stay for 5 breaths. If you feel more comfortable bending your knees, you can bend the knees. However, you try to push the legs to straight. And we'll stay for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there, 5. Let's switch the gaze forward. Walk about half the distance in, then lift your chest forward and exhale, forward fold. Don't worry if you don't fold as deeply as I do. It takes practice, and then the body will slowly open. Now I want you to bend your knees and sink into your heels. Then, keeping the knees as bent as possible, we're going to move into chair pose, which feels a little bit like you're about to sit in a chair. So squeeze your thighs into each other and activate them firmly, drawing the thigh bones back. Dangle your arms by your side. Inhale, extend the arms forward. This is chair pose or Utkatasana. Draw the navel in, and the more you root down into the legs, the more you can lift up. Gazing forward and find that external rotation of the shoulders. Once you feel comfortable, your palms will press into each other, but that's totally not necessary right from the beginning. Let's stay for 2 more breaths. If your thighs are burning, that's excellent. Look for that burning sensation in the thighs. 1 more breath, and then exhale. Fold your chest onto your thighs. Step your left leg back, pushing that left heel down and gliding the right foot a little bit forward. And now we're going to come up to Warrior 1. So inhale, come up, lift your torso back up, root down, pressing down through the legs as you really rest firmly down, then externally rotate the shoulders, and then inhale, arms up. So the most advanced position is here. However, I like it here today with the arms open, so you can focus on that external rotation. If it's too much burning in the thighs, you can lessen the posture by coming up a little bit, but don't run away from that thigh burning. That's gonna make you so strong. So let's settle in. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, almost there, 4, 5, drop your hands down, then exhale, taking the hands down. It's going to be a little hard, but I believe you can do it. Turn that left foot forward and inhale, step it forward. Come back to Utkatasana. Yes, the thighs are burning. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath and exhale, fold your chest down, step your right leg back. Turn the right heel down, then send that left knee forward and do the other side. External rotation of the arms, reaching into the shoulders and extend upwards. Good. Get a firm root, draw the navel in and lift up. And when you're comfortable, you're gonna send that left knee down, looking for that deep burning sensation. 1, 2, keep reaching. 3, 4, we're almost there. Stay with it, deep breaths. 5, exhale, fold forward, just like we did before. Spin your right foot forward. Ready? Step it forward and squeeze the knees into each other and arms forward. 1, 2, the navel is in, keep breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, fold forward and down, dropping the head down. Very good. Inhale, we lift the head up. Exhale, step back. Let's find plank pose. Plank pose, such a good asana, all right? Draw the navel in and we stay for 5. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, sink your knees down. We're gonna come all the way down on the ground. Exhale, bend your elbows and come all the way down. Point the feet. Come forward onto the elbows for Cobra pose. Lift the center of the chest up. Deep, steady breathing. 1. Feel that inner heat, that fire getting turned on. Yoga works by cultivating that inner fire of purification. 3, 4, keep breathing nice and steady. 5, curl your toes under, walk the hands back. We're gonna find our way back to downward facing dog. So inhale, hips back and up. 5 more breaths in our friend, the downward dog. 1, 2, steady breathing. 3, 4, 5, come down onto the knees. Walk your knees a little forward, cross the feet, and then exhale, sit down. Stretching the legs out forward. This is Dandasana position, the yogi staff pose. Just a few more asanas for today's practice. The navel draws in, hands near the hips. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, keep it nice and steady. 3, 4, 5. Okay, bend the right knee. We're going to take a nice easy twist. Drop the right knee over the left leg and hug the right knee into your chest. Drop the right hip down and make sure you keep both sitting bones firmly planted on the ground. Your right leg comes behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist, looking to the right. And we stay for 5. 1, 2, check in with yourself. How you feeling? 3, 4, almost there. Slow your breath down a little bit. Remember to feel the breath, be with the body, accept the mind. Good. Inhale, come to the center, shake it on out. Back to Dandasana position. Now, bend the left knee up and don't close it completely. Just cross it on over. Keep both sitting bones firmly planted and just hug the left knee, taking the left hand behind you. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, let's twist a little gently to the left. 1, 2, 3. Slow the breath a little bit more down. 4, how's it going? 5, draw the navel in. Let's gently shift it forward. Then Dandasana position again. Now we're going to take a forward fold. Hands on your shin bones, pivot at the hip joints, lift your ribs up and over. And you might only get to here, particularly if you're newer to the practice. It's more important that you focus on deep breathing and drawing the navel in. Then slowly, with many years of practice, you can go a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. So we'll just stay whatever is your limit for today. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, long deep breathing. 4, 5, very good. Cross your feet and take any comfortable seated position. So this is the place where now the yoga practice starts to turn very, very internal. Open the palms and we'll move the fingers into Jnana Mudra. The tip of the index finger and the thumb press into each other to signify the deep unity that is at the heart of the yoga practice. Gaze towards the nose tip and we'll take 5 deep breaths here. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. 4 more. Feel the breath moving in. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Soften the body. Come back to a neutral point. Feel that meditative shift so you can really drop your attention deeply inward. Bring your hands in prayer position. A long deep breath in. As you exhale, softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Namaste.